Okay. Um, Guys, I'm really sorry I can't be with you today. As Mrs. McClure may have told you, and I think I told you yesterday, I have to go to a funeral today, and so I'll be going to West Texas, and Mrs. McClure has been kind enough to take my class for me. So please, please, please be on your very best behavior. I brag on you all the time and tell her what wonderful students you are, and I hope that you will show her why I am so proud of you. Now, we're doing something different today. We're watching a movie, but I want you to take this very seriously. If you do, perhaps we can watch another movie sometime very soon. As you watch the movie, there are some questions I want you to answer. For example, what kind of research did the professor in this movie do? Remember, we talked about that scientists can sometimes do descriptive studies where they just talk about their observations. They can do experimental studies where they try things, mix chemicals and stuff. They can do comparison studies where they look at the similarities and differences between two situations, and sometimes they just do experiments in their head. So, which kind of research did the professor in this movie do? The second question is, how well was his research designed? Did you see any places where he could have improved it? If so, describe those places. What could he have done better? A very important part that I want you to pay attention to is the physical properties of this product that he makes. Now remember, we talked about that physical properties are properties that can be observed or measured without turning the material into something else. And so some examples of physical properties: taste, smell, color, density, melting point and boiling point. For example, is the product a solid, a liquid, or a gas at room temperature? Can it be stretched? Can it be molded? Does it conduct electricity? Is it magnetic? These are some examples of physical properties. So please describe the physical properties of this product in this movie. Science products always affect society, and sometimes it causes problems. So, did this new product cause any problems to people or to the environment? And if so, what were the problems it caused? The last questions, and that should be 5 and 6, is in a good science fiction, some of the science is true and some of it's made up. That really doesn't happen in science. So look very carefully in this movie and see if you can figure out what part is real science that really could happen or does happen, and what part is made up, really not true at all. Now, that's the assignment I want you to do while you watch this movie. I hope Mrs. McClure will engage you in a discussion when the movie's over so that you can share some of your answers. And I do want each person to turn in a paper with these questions answered on it. And I will miss you, and I will see you tomorrow.